Hello everyone and welcome back to Magical Diary.
Hello. Should we get green to 15?
Should we get green to 15? It's a nice idea, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I only got red to 20, so we'll do a bunch of reds and hopefully one of those will work out. And then after that, I don't know. Maybe black.
Whoa.
Just a thought. Just a thought. So let's see, one green.
Wow.
Well, we got to 15 either way. Now we're back to our old antics, I guess. Oh,
it's
well.
me. I'm bad luck.
Oh, it looks like we have another scene with Donald and Luke. Right, that's Luke?
I don't know.
I think. It's hard to tell them apart, but usually he hangs out with Luke, I think. Pink, then people could tell you apart. Oh, Horace. Hey Luke, can you go on for a bit? I need to talk to Horace about something. Sure. Catch up with you later, man.
He poses nonchalantly while his roommate walks away, but once Luke is out of sight, his face falls.
So, did you talk to my brother? What'd he say about me? He says you have too much energy or we have a crush.
Ooh.
Try with the crush option, right?
Sure. Well, I tried to talk to William about you, but it didn't quite turn out like I expected.
Oh?
He thought I was asking because, he thinks I have a crush on you.
I see.
Which, he told me, was fine with him. In fact, he said a girlfriend would be good for you.
Why?
Oh, the usual sort of nonsense about how a girl would make you settle down and work hard.
Sounds like a boring girl to me.
So anyway, sorry if I didn't find out what you wanted to know.
No, you did fine. Thanks. Whoa.
Suddenly he reaches out and pokes my cheek. That's weird.
Got something on your face.
Oh.
Anyway, I should get going. See ya. What was that
What
about?
the heck?
I'm sure we did. Alright, what do we get this? Failure!
Failure?
Failure, my ass. We should have done fine. Yeah, whatever game. Whatever, your random number generator bullshit. Alright, Ellen's delivering the allowances, but what's going on here?
Ellen carefully works her finger under the sealed envelope flap, opening it with a minimum of tearing, then unfolds the letter and begins to read. What? She drops back onto her bed with a thud and stares at the paper in her hands.
Oh, now what?
What is it? It's nothing, just a change of plans. Apparently I'm not going home for Thanksgiving.
Oh, this again?
What? Because it's a long way for such a short break, so it's better for me to stay here. Is that what you want?
No, but that's what she has to do because her parents say so.
That doesn't matter. Really, it doesn't. It's not my decision. I can't go home on my own. They don't want me there.
You can never go home again. That's what they say, don't they?
Well, we want you here, don't we, Horace?
Yeah, kinda, sort of, not really. We don't really care.
Come on, we should all do something together today.
So I guess Horace wasn't planning to go home?
Okay, well, it's not Thanksgiving yet.
Yeah, I mean, I know that, obviously, but for Thanksgiving?
I don't know. You don't have to do that. I'm fine, really. You're fine about not going home? What, do you hate your parents or something? Virginia!
Virginia, you're not the most eloquent, are you?
I don't hate them, they just don't want me. Mama's probably glad to be rid of me. What about your dad? He's not around. I lived with my mama and Justin, my stepfather.
Justin?
Your father left you?
Horace.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Not exactly. She left him with us because Jenny's my half-sister. Justin's her dad.
You're explaining this very poorly, Ellen.
My father was angry. I don't remember a lot of what happened. Then we moved and eventually he stopped writing. Mama says I look like him. I'm sure they want to have you home. It's 800 miles. You're going home for Christmas, right? As far as I know. Is it okay for people to stay here over the holidays? Yeah, there's always someone staying. Some people don't want to have to go back to being non-magical.
Yeah, like Harry Potter.
Hey, if you want, you could come to our house for the break.
The only problem is if you stay here during the break, you'll probably be stalked by a basilisk or some other deadly creature.
Or a Balthazar.
Yeah, or Balthazar. They'll want to use your hair to, like, as fertilizer or something. I don't know,
Ew.
something crazy like that.
Really? Sure, we're used to having people stay over.
Like the Weasleys.
I mean, I have to ask, but I'm sure it'll be all right. Unless you don't want to because of, my brother.
Oh.
Oh. I'd rather be there than here all alone. Okay, I'll write Mom and Dad. Now, let's go do something. Let's go outside. I want some fresh air.
I'm trying to remember. I think last time we had to skip out on this because we had a date with Damien or something, right?
I don't remember.
Maybe.
I don't remember doing this, but I don't want to do it. We go for a walk and eventually a run, which occasionally turns into a chase. I'm still the fastest.
We're the fastest horse on the ranch.
We have a good time, but tire ourselves out a bit.
Good times. Wow. That was quick. Okay.
We have to rest at some point.
Next week already.
Flyers up in the halls have informed us that there will be a special assembly for all freshmen this Thursday. No class activities can be scheduled for that day.
Well, that stinks.
What should I do? So let's
let's see.
our red to 20.
Red to 20, that's probably a good strategy, right?
Yeah.
And, I don't know. Black, white,
Black.
Black? Okay. I'll go with black then. And maybe you'll also try a green. How about that?
Sure.
See what happens. Oh wait, or stress.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
We'll sleep on this day. How about that?
Sure.
How about him? Let's see what happens. One red, okay. It's better than nothing, I guess. We rest. Luckily, resting is almost always successful, I think.
Ellen is in the room, systematically taking clothes out of her dresser, then putting them back in.
I feel like this always happens.
What are you doing? Folding my clothes. Yes, but why are you unfolding them first? Because they aren't folded properly. Okay. I guess everyone has their quirks.
Some more so than others.
Why was that needed?
I don't know. I really don't know. 1 point again.
On Thursday morning, all the freshmen are gathered together in the gym. Good morning, my bright young things. Today is a special occasion for all of you. You're going to get to practice what you've learned and try out some spells on each other without the pressure of a test or grades. This is an important lesson because in future exams, you may come up against other spellcasters. You need to know how to use magic in combat and how to avoid magic being used on you. Will everyone please team up in twos? There's some jostling and shuffling around. Ellen and Virginia pair off, and I end up standing by Virginia's brother Donald.
Oh man.
Please pay attention before we begin. I want you to take turns casting spells at each other and blocking them. This is not a battle. You are not trying to defeat each other. Think of it like a game of catch.
Oh, this is totally a competition.
One of you is the pitcher and one of you is the catcher. You can only pitch when it's your turn, so defenders must only defend and not attack.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes.
Also, please don't interfere with any other pairs. That includes casting spells that tend to be messy. No fireballs or ice storms, please. Target only your partner.
Please try to avoid casting the killing spell as well.
I will be on hand to deal with any injuries and accidents. If you hurt yourself, please call for help. I'll be right there. Have fun. Fun?
You kidding me?
I turn to face my partner.
Ladies first.
I'm not sure what to cast. I've never done this before.
You can do a push spell, right?
Sure, that's easy.
All right then. Are you ready?
3, 2, 1.
Go.
I start to cast the spell, but suddenly a wave of cold sweeps over my body and I can't move. The spell fizzles uncast.
What happened? Ha! I wasn't sure that would work. It'll wear off in a minute.
As he said, I unfreeze shortly, but my fingertips are still tingling and sore.
How dare you? All right, it's my turn now. Are you ready?
I suppose.
1, 2, 3. You can push object or dodge.
Well, we're supposed to push it, right?
Isn't that considered cheating though? We're not supposed to cast anything.
I thought we were supposed to defend.
Yeah, but that's an offensive spell.
Oh.
Dodge. If there's anything we learned from Piccolo in that DBZ Abridged, it's dodge.
Dodge! As Donald prepares to cast his spell, I jump to the side.
What?
I don't feel anything. Guess he missed.
What do you call that?
Thinking outside of the box?
It's called a barrel roll.
We work together for a while, trading spells back and forth. Then Donald holds up his hands and leans in close to whisper something.
I've got a great idea. When I say go, you drop to the floor and cover your eyes. I'm gonna cast something over your head.
Okay.
Go!
On cue, I duck and cover. There's a whooshing noise and a burst of heat overhead, followed by screams?
Did you just summon a dragon?
Donald, what are you doing? Ooh, you're in trouble.
Get out of here, Virginia.
While
Oh,
you're...
it was a dragon. I was right, I remembered.
It's like Gandalf.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of, exactly.
While your flaming dragon was very impressive... Oh, I missed the fire dragon?
Lame.
I know, seriously, Donald, come on. I did specifically tell you to avoid large spells.
That's a bit subjective. Define large.
If poor Horace hadn't managed to get out of the way, you would have hurt her badly. Like he cares.
Shut up, Virginia.
This is very disappointing. You've always been so careful in your creativity. Why would you take such a risk?
Defend Donald.
Professor Potsdam, I wasn't actually in danger. He told me to get down and made sure I was out of the way before he cast it. You knew what he was going to do?
Kind of, not exactly.
Yeah.
Oh.
I knew he was going to do something, and saying this should get him out of trouble, right? Well, I suppose that changes things slightly. Detention for both of you, then.
Potsdam, come
What?
on. Look, she's so giddy to give us detention,
I know. It's only fair for both conspirators to
face.
suffer equally, and you did know that you shouldn't cast such large spells, but no demerits since there was no real danger. Perhaps the two of you can use the time to come up with some more interesting way of showcasing your skills for the class.
I think she just likes messing with Grabner. That's the whole thing behind this.
Yes, ma'am.
No problem.
Try to be good now. Jacob, put Mr. Arias down. She hurries off to deal with someone
Jacob,
else.
What a douche.
Luckily,
What a
there are
douche.
no major accidents for the rest of the session.
Why don't they get detention then? Come on.
Maybe they do, but it's a separate
They
detention.
should have. Alright, we got a little bit more stress, a little bit more green, whatever.
Ellen gets up early and returns when the ball.
And we get it for detention yet again.
Yes.
Miss Harrington, Mr. Danson, must I be forever burdened with this nonsense? Since you are both being punished for the same offense, you will receive the same punishment.
He points to the tables where two very large glass jars filled with pebbles are sitting.
You will each take one jar. You will take out each pebble individually by hand. You will place each pebble on the table, forming two separate stacks. After you have removed each pebble, you will write down the total number of pebbles that were in the jar. You will then return all the pebbles to your jar by hand. I have ways of detecting whether or not each pebble has been touched. Do not attempt to shirk. Shirk. Do you understand? Sure. And if your count is off, or you attempt to pocket any of the pebbles, I will lock you in this room with no food or water until Monday.
Can he do that?
Also, why would we try to pocket one of the pebbles? What would be the point?
They're special pebbles.
I don't know. Get on with it.
He stalks out of the room, closing the door behind him. What's the point of this?
Boredom, that's all.
Great.
Sorry I got you into this.
You didn't. It was my decision. I mean, it wouldn't have been right to let them think you were trying to hurt me when you weren't.
Yeah, well, I knew I was gonna get busted for it, and I didn't warn you.
If he knew he'd get in trouble, why did he do it? Well, I'd better get to work.
Oh,
Oh.
we got the delinquent trophy. Ooh,
At the
that's
end of the
interesting.
day, I have counted and recounted 432 pebbles, and my neck hurts.
Oh, our poor neck.
But at least I get to leave.
Horace, you juvenile delinquent, you. Alright, well that's the end of that week. Another detention with Donald, and I guess we're bonding with him?
I
don't know,
guess.
Kind of. We're pebbles now. So that was pretty fun. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you next time, and take care.
Bye.